I change your bum life. You fight me, it's a celebration. When you sign to fight me, it's a celebration. You ring back home, you ring your wife. Baby, we done it. We're rich, baby. Conor McGregor made us rich. Break out the red panties. We're rich, baby.
Yo, 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 welcome back to the fifth round. As always, myself, Stephen Moustaris. And I just want to dive straight into it. Saturday afternoon in America, but over at Wembley Stadium. I know it was nighttime, but good Lord, Tyson Fury, Dillian Whyte, one of the nicest knockouts you'll ever see in boxing, honestly, anything, MMA, anything. It was just so clean. I don't want to sit here and spend all day on it talking about the uppercut because it's all over the place. Everybody's seen it, but let me tell you what, just from the walkout all the way to being outside to the performance, just the aura of like watching Tyson Fury's last fight was absolutely fucking phenomenal. I was sitting there, I had the goosebumps when he walked out. Clearly, you get the Biggie come out. And then, I mean, for myself personally, my favorite band of all time, Kings of Leon. He had Sex on Fire, and 93,000 people singing that at the top of their lungs might have been the coolest thing I've ever seen. Easily the longest walkout of all time, because I know he had to walk the whole pitch or whatever, and I know he had it set up to sit in the King's chair and everything. So I thought that was really fucking cool. And if I am gonna, I don't know, I just thought it was real funny. You could see like the emotions hitting him and just the energy from 93,000 people. I couldn't even fucking imagine. I couldn't even imagine fighting 93 people, let alone 93,000 people. Good Lord. And then I thought it was real funny how Dillian Whyte literally is from there and everything. And he literally, I think they said he was born like 5 minutes away from the actual Wembley Stadium. And like, this hometown's booing him. I thought it was the funniest thing ever. But it just goes to show how big of a fucking icon that Tyson Fury is. So, the only thing I will talk about the fight, because like I said, the uppercut, it's all over the place. If you haven't seen it, you shouldn't even be watching this video. You should shut it off and go watch that. But the only thing that I thought was really fucking funny was how they both came out, and Dillian Whyte came out in southpaw, which kind of threw everybody off. And then the second round, he comes out in orthodox, and then Tyson Fury comes out in the southpaw. I thought it was one of the funniest things ever. They both switched stances. I just thought it was cool. And then, Tyson Fury doing Tyson Fury things. There wasn't one moment in that fight other than maybe the like little scuffle they had in the corner there where they were both hitting each other in the back of the head with the rabbit punches and shit. Like, I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool. The ref actually did a great job of getting that fight back under in hand under himself. So I thought that shit was amazing. The only other question I guess I had for the fight was that, to me, I was sitting there, I was like, this might be the greatest performance in Tyson Fury's like career. And don't get me wrong, he's had some outstanding performances against like the lower level guys, especially coming up. But like his Klitschko performance, amazing. Don't get me wrong, I know that put him on the map. That second fight with Deontay Wilder, even the first one, if he didn't get touched in the first one, amazing performance. But that second one, just the domination he put on Deontay Wilder. But like for him to be this old now and to have these many fights and be at the end, like I thought it was a very good performance. Barely got touched, if at all. Honestly, like I know clearly you're gonna get touched in boxing, especially to the body, but like nothing clean. So I don't know, but this leaves me now. We all saw it in the ring. If you watch the post fight, he had Francis Ngannou in there. Even if you didn't watch it, you've seen it at this rate now. It's kind of what I was talking about just a couple of days ago when I was breaking down the fight. That I believe he's going to retire and everything from boxing, but I knew that big money fights are going to be what he wants. And was I expecting Francis Ngannou to be in the ring with him? No, absolutely not. I did not expect that, but I thought it was really cool. But my biggest takeaways from that entire thing is just like, I guess Tyson does it all the time, but like how Fury was just like had his arm around him and like kind of just baby brothering him. You know what I'm saying? Like little kidding him. Like, I don't know how to explain it. You can just tell he doesn't take him that serious as a threat. I know Francis is a threat in MMA and everything, but I don't know why. But after seeing those guys in the ring for a couple minutes and just like kind of seeing Francis kind of just like kind of starstruck, honestly. If you really looked at it, he was like smiling and stuff like he always does, but he's probably really nervous being in front of that crowd, especially Fury's home crowd. So I don't know, man. I don't think that fight's going to be as pretty as everybody thinks it's going to be. Like, I know they're going to change rules up. I know it's probably going to be 4-ounce gloves, maybe 6, depending on what they want to do MMA glove style. I don't know, man. I just think there's a reason there's levels to this shit. And although I did think Conor had a pretty good, showing against Mayweather for the first couple rounds, Conor was a way better boxer than Francis Ngannou is. Francis just has power. And we just watched Deontay Wilder give, Fury some problems, but Fury still beat the shit out of him, knocked him out. So I don't know. It's just tough. I'm sitting here. I thought I wanted to see that fight, but after Saturday, I don't know if I want to see it. Like, Tyson Fury is huge. So bless me. But yeah, I don't know if I actually want to see that fight anymore. And if we do, I hope it's fireworks. But man, just shouts out to Tyson Fury for real. That was an amazing performance. It was one of those ones that's just like you kind of knew it was going to happen. That's why 93,000 people being there was just crazy. It was just all set up for him. So it's definitely one of the moments he'll never forget in his life. So I might never forget it. I might always remember where I was watching that. So seriously, don't get me wrong, I'm still going to tune into this Francis Ngannou fight, but at this rate, I just don't know if I actually want to see it, but hey, you never know. This has been the 5th round. As always, your boy Stephen Moustaris, and I hope you guys have a good one.